Hey there, thanks for taking an interest in this video. This is not a review video on the finals. If you are looking for one, there are plenty of good reviews out there on YouTube. This is about my experience playing the finals after its release, a few tips that I wanted to share with my fellow casual players, and a few nitpickings on the game. If these interest you, then you are in the right place, my friend. One disclaimer, my entire gameplay experience from the finals is based on my time playing in public game modes, specifically Quick Cache. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. I'll be honest, I didn't have a good start with this game, but it was not due to any balancing issues or because the movement felt a bit off from the open beta. No, it was purely because I was playing this game like an idiot. I was charging into each and every fight disregarding my teammates' position and their awareness of that fight. Due to the fact that I had spent the majority of my time in 2023 playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, when I started playing the finals, I simply approached this game like any other arcade shooter, and I can confidently say that it was a mistake. This game is unlike any other shooter in the market right now. In my humble opinion, this game relies heavily on teamwork, and you can see it in almost every gameplay video out there on YouTube. So when I pushed my ego aside and decided to be a team player, trust me, this game completely changed. Winning fights and in turn winning games became much easier. I started getting more kills and the game in general felt more fun. This game feels fresh with its destruction, long TTK, weather system, and different in-game events that pop up randomly during a match. I have been hopping into this game every day for the last week, something that I haven't done ever since I stopped playing the Division 2. I guess that speaks something about how much I am enjoying the finals. In my previous video for the finals open beta, I specifically talked about having at least one more map during the launch, and the devs delivered on that. So if any of the devs are watching this video, thank you so much. Like the previous maps, Las Vegas is a banger. In fact, I'm in love with the map design of this game. I cannot wait to play any new map that's going to get introduced in this game. In one of the recent patch release tweets, the devs mentioned about making some changes to the SBMM system. Not gonna lie, that had me worried till I hopped into a few matches after the update. The matchmaking did feel tight, but it didn't feel punishing to me like it does in many of the modern FPS titles. I never felt that I was being punished for playing well in the finals. One thing that I'm not particularly enjoying is the Battle Pass grind. I feel that the Battle Pass XP is quite less and can be adjusted so that players who are not able to grind this game for at least 4 to 5 hours a day won't end up unable to finish the Battle Pass by the end of the season. Having to pay for those missed Battle Pass levels is definitely going to upset a lot of players like me who genuinely can't grind the game regularly. Although I haven't been able to put a crazy amount of hours into this game, I feel like I have put a decent amount of hours, and as I continue to do so, I have learned a few things as well. Let me share them with you all. First of all, stay away from Reddit, or particularly the finals Reddit page. That place is full of people whining and crying about something or the other about the game. I'm not against constructive criticism, and if something is really bad in the game, people should absolutely speak about it. But lately, the finals Reddit page has been filling up with an annoying number of posts from people just complaining about a build type or a gadget as if the game is completely broken. Trust me, it's not the case here. It worries me because if a new player just hops into that Reddit page without playing the game first, I doubt they will even bother to try the game. In my humble opinion, if you want to simply play and enjoy the game, then do yourself a favor, stay away from that page for the time being. Now, moving on to some in-game tips, remember that you don't have a secondary gun in this game. So keep that in mind during fights and try to be as accurate as possible, but please don't sweat over the later. Your aim will improve naturally as you play the game and try to learn and control the recoil patterns of different guns available in this game. It won't happen overnight, so just stop wasting time figuring out the perfect aim training or the perfect mouse or perfect mousepad, etc. and just start playing the game. It's the only way to get better at this game or any game in general. Talking about improving yourself, spending some time in the practice range before jumping into a match every day is going to help a lot. Learn to control the different recoil patterns and practice using your gadgets as well, as it helps to build muscle memory. Do this consistently, and over the time you will be more accurate compared to when you just used to go straight into a match. 10 to 15 minutes of shooting in the practice range is a good start. Figure out a keyboard or controller layout for your controls and stick with it. Same goes for your sensitivity. Don't make drastic changes until those changes are going to improve your gameplay exponentially. The best controls or sensitivity settings are the ones that you are most comfortable with and not any other person. You can also use aim labs to practice specific aim training drills. It's free to use. There is also a premium subscription available for aim labs, but I'll advise anyone to stick with the free services until they are sure that those premium services are going to help them improve. This next tip is a big one and may not sit right with many. It is to let go of your ego. This is a team game and you are always going to get rewarded more when you play as a team rather than a solo. I'm telling you this because I made a mistake of playing solo and unnecessarily ego challenging other players. The game truly becomes fun when you play as a team. You don't have to have friends to enjoy the public matches. Yes, ranked is a different game altogether, but I have been having a blast playing with randoms in public matches. Just keep a positive mindset and try to find ways or make plays to support your teammates. If you see in this clip, one of my teammates was a heavy class and the other was a medium with a turret as a skill. So I immediately picked up a medium with the healing beam and the defibrillator to support my teammates. In the past, I would have picked the light class with cloak and shotgun to flex on my opponents, but I'm not doing that anymore because it's not fun at all. Try to find ways to support your team and make plays with them, and trust me, you will have a blast. Please feel free to unmute and speak if you are comfortable. But while doing so, please be considerate of your teammates. Remember that at the end of the day, this is just a game that people play for fun. It's totally fine if you like to play sweaty all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you are playing public matches, you cannot always expect your teammates to be on a level similar or better than yours. Well, one may argue that that's what SBMM is for, and I completely agree. But also try to understand that mishaps can happen, and sometimes people don't want to sweat their butt off, and therefore shouting on teammates or cursing them in-game isn't going to make anything better. So try to chill, and when you are playing the public matches, don't take them too seriously. I myself play with a muted mic cause I find the ping system in the game good enough to make basic communication with my teammates. One other thing, make sure to mark enemies whenever you see them for your teammates. Many players don't, but this helps ton to your teammates. Try each build type extensively. Each build paired with different gadgets can introduce different playstyles, so don't be afraid to experiment and play with what you like or what you feel is going to complement your team. Unless you are grinding in rank mode, don't worry about meta. But still, if you ask me, mediums are a must pick in a team. Every team should run with at least one medium player with a healing beam and defibrillator. The mediums play a crucial part in winning or losing a fight, and oftentimes games as well. If you are still here and enjoying it, please do me a favor, drop a like in this video and share it with your friends. This part is basically me nitpicking on the game. These are not game-breaking issues or anything majorly concerning, but I feel that these changes can help the finals cement its name as one of the best in the FPS genre. Number 1, develop a kernel-level anti-cheat. That's the only way that seems to be effective in getting rid of cheaters. Number 2, ping system needs an update. Sure, it does the job, but it can definitely be improved. Number 3, it would be great if the finals implemented a battle pass system similar to that of Halo Infinite. I don't know about others, but I am more likely to buy a battle pass if I can comfortably finish it at my own pace. Number 4, for the love of God, please stay away from EOMM or engagement optimized matchmaking. This is a very special game, people are enjoying this game, and the numbers in Steam prove that. It is very easy to get tempted, but please remember that there was once a game run by a franchise which was loved by millions, and now the same has been hated by millions. It would break my heart to see that happen to the finals. Well, my final thoughts? I love this game. I am having fun and I can see myself playing this game and making content on it for a long time. But don't worry too much about what me or anyone else thinks of this game. It's a free-to-play title available on PC, PlayStation and Xbox. Just give it a try if you haven't already. Trust me, you won't regret it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like on it and share it with your friends. I make gaming videos as a hobby, so please check out my channel and subscribe if you like what you see. Until we meet next time, take care of yourself, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Stay safe.